Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Morgan. This is my channel, Spicy's Paperbacks, and I just got my hair done, and the only time my hair is ever straight is when I get it blown out after a haircut. So this is an exciting time, and I thought I'd start this new reading vlog when I still looked nice. So welcome back. This is going to be a reading vlog, like I said, a reading vlog where I read my 100th book of the year and hit my Goodreads goal. I didn't know if it was going to happen because I took several long breaks from reading this year, and I already had to lower my goal. It was originally 150 because I read 150 books last year, and that's just not realistically gonna happen. So I realized that about halfway through the year, and I lowered my goal to 100, which is still a lot of books. That's still so many books. The next book I read is going to be my 100th book of the year, and I thought it would be fun to document with you. So I've been putting a lot of pressure on, got a little blown out there. I've been putting a lot of pressure on what my 100th book of the year should be, and it really shouldn't. I'm making it more of a deal than it is. You know what I mean? It's been 2 days that I haven't been reading, and I just haven't been able to decide what I wanted to read. So I thought I would discuss my options with you. It's probably going to end up being one of the ebooks that I have from the library on my Kindle because I can read that at work. But the ones that I have up on my Kindle that I can tell you about are The Death of Jane Lawrence by Caitlyn Starling. This is a gothic horror book, which I'm pretty excited about because it just sounded so interesting. My lighting is really being weird today. I'm really interested in The Death of Jane Lawrence. It's also the November read for the Literally Dead Book Club, or My Books in Lala, which would be exciting to actually be able to participate in one. But I didn't like Caitlyn Starling's first book, The Luminous Dead. I really disliked it, so I don't know. And then I have the ebook for the Ex Hex by Erin Sterling, which I've heard okay things about. I'm not sure. And I just read Payback's a Witch, and I really liked that. So I don't think I'm gonna read. I think I'm gonna wait and read a few books in between that and this one. So, okay, the Ex Hex is off the table. The next one I have is Cackle by Rachel Harrison, which is the second book she wrote last year The Return, which had this really cool pink cover. I didn't like The Return, but I think that was a horror novel. I think Cackle is a cozy fantasy, so I'm not totally sure. But I was also thinking maybe my 100th book should be something that I know I'm gonna like. A romance. So here are the two romance novels that I've really been wanting to read, and they're both nominated for the Goodreads Choice Awards in the romance section. Even though I will say the romance category, there's only one non-contemporary romance on there, and it's Neon Gods by Katie Robert, and I didn't really like it. I thought that was boring. And the fact that there's no historical romances in the year of Bridgerton, and there's only the one paranormal romance. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. Anyway, the two romance novels that I know I'm gonna like them, so I just need to read them. Act Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is the third book in the Brown Sisters trilogy, of which I gave 4 stars to the first one and 5 stars to the second one. So I just think I'm gonna like this. It's just gonna be so good. And then the other one that I have that I've been thinking about is The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. I've just heard good things I literally just heard good things about this. I don't know why I haven't read it yet, but I don't know. All right, I think it's gonna be Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I mean, I've just been anticipating this one so much. I don't think I can wait anymore. And I think that this will really be a good ending, finishing the Goodreads goal on a high note. You know what I mean? So yay, I'm very excited.
Hello, it's noon the next day, so it's Thursday now, and I read one chapter of this yesterday, and I barely read any today, so I'm page 30, but I'm already really liking it. I have to say I was a little worried in the first chapter because I always forget that they all all the Brown sisters speak so posh, because they were raised wealthy, and their grandmother is this movie star, and they just sound so posh, and I'm just not used to people speaking so properly in my books. So I always forget about that, and it was especially kind of annoying in the audiobook, so I'm glad I'm reading this one. The audiobook of Chloe Brown. But we just met Jacob. I love him. I love him. Oh my god. Just realized I never gave you the plot. So this is Act Your Age, Eve Brown, the third Brown Sisters book in the Talia Hibbert's perfect romance trilogy. And this is about the youngest Brown sister. Her name's Eve, and she's 26, and she's never really held down a job. She just kind of like depends on her trust fund money and flips from career to career every couple months. And her parents are finally sick of it, and they've decided to cut her off and give her 3 months to move out. And she has to hold down a job for a year before her trust fund allowance will start up again. So they're just kind of trying to like corner her into figuring her shit out, because she's like 26. That does hurt a little bit because I'm almost 25 and I don't know what I'm doing, but you know, it is what it is. And she happens upon the interviews for a chef position at a bed and breakfast run by, I think his name is Jacob Wayne. I knew there was a Y in it. Jacob Wayne. And he's the owner of this bed and breakfast, and I love him. I'm so excited. Obviously, she ends up working at the bed and breakfast. I think it's through like mishap. I think she hits him with her car, and then they fall in love. Hi, I'm on page 102. This is the best thing I've ever read. The way I'm obsessed. Oh my god. I am going to have a heart attack. I'm on page 196 and they haven't kissed yet, and it's so good. I'm having a meltdown. They're perfect for each other. This is the best book I've ever read. There we go. That's the truth. I literally keep looking around. I keep like reading a paragraph. I'm on page 220, and then looking around to see if there's like witnesses to the unmitigated gall Talia Hibbert had to write the best contemporary romance I've ever read. The banter. I feel like my heart is gonna fall out of my face. I did it. I hit 100 books. I hit my Goodreads goal. You get this really cute little graphic that I'll put a picture of up on the screen. In real life, the confetti like sprinkles down, but I took a screenshot, so no movement, but 5 million trillion stars. I loved this. I love Jacob. I love Eve. I love them together. I love this story. I love their romance. I love their relationship. I feel like I was so convinced that Take a Hint, Danny Brown is like the best contemporary romance I've ever read, right? This was that, except it took out the thing that I didn't like, which was the fake dating plot, which is like the plot of Take a Hint, Danny Brown. But I don't really care for fake dating plots. I think they're kind of annoying. This was perfect. It was perfect. The way that Jacob loves her and the way that she is learning to love herself. Oh my god. I have nothing to say. I have no critiques. I have no comments. I have no thoughts. My brain is just like what is like the personification of like happiness? We're like, oh, today I saw a picture, I'll put it up here, picture of a ladybug sleeping on top of a baby duck's head. That's how I feel. That's what I'm going through, and that's what this book is, but also sexy. I wish there was another sex scene. There's only 2, and only one of them's like a full sex scene. This is perfect. It's one of my favorite books I've read this year. This was my 100th book of the year. I'm very happy that I picked this. I knew I was going to like it, and I was right. And it's only like 6 o'clock, so I can start another book today and get started on the library books that I have. So, yay! I hope you enjoyed this video.
I did if you'd seen my other clips. But yeah, I just didn't. This is so good. I was like reading it while I was walking the dog today, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like, it's so good. Gotta keep it together. Gotta keep cool, calm, cool, and collected, you know what I mean? Except that I'm not about this book, and it deserves that, and I'm okay with that. So, I hope you like this video. I think you should read the Brown Sisters trilogy by Talia Hibbert. You don't have to read them in order, technically, although they do take place in chronological order. They're like completely independent stories. You should read this one. You should read all of them. Chloe Brown's my least favorite, but I still give it like 4.5 stars. So like, I don't know, man. Oh my god, what is this hair doing? I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this book. And if you didn't like it, don't comment. I'm okay not hearing that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!